All right, boys, man. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about on why haters want to see you fail. The number one reason a hater will actually want to see you fail is because they're not doing it like you, bro. See, you out here hustling, you grinding, you continuously making the best version of yourself. But guess what? People despise that. Next thing you know, these people over here are copying you. You know what I'm saying? See, normally, people who like you, they copy your every last little move. But even people that don't like you copy your every last move. And you want to know why? Because there's something about you that's different that they like, though. Even though they don't like you, they still like fans. So they're still gonna copy that and implement the same things you do, but don't, you know what I'm saying? But that don't fuck with you. So I'll give you another example of that. If you guys know the show Power, Kane literally hated Tariq. But Kane did everything everything Tariq does. You know what I'm saying? He wanted all of his girls. You know what I'm saying? He always trying to do the missions. We already know. So it's because you're different. And you need to keep on doing that. Because I'm letting you know, if you don't have haters, you ain't doing it right, gang. Even if you're at the workplace. If you over here doing a bunch of overtime that most people aren't doing, guess what? They're going to hate on you for that. But guess what? They're going to do the same things. It literally happens to me. There's people that literally don't like me, but they try to work exactly like how I do. They're trying to be in the same business model as I am. Now, they don't know that, but they have an idea. They want to do the exact same thing you do. Why is that? So haters, they come with the game. You actually need a bunch of haters, but you need to take that as fuel and take it as motivation. Think about a guy like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer known to man, and Mike Tyson. But Floyd Mayweather never lost no fights, which makes him the best defensive boxer. And that's a known fact. Now, a lot of people will come in the comments, hating on him. But guess what? They just want him to lose. But he's never lost. Ref never said he lost. So a lot of people hate on that. But a lot of people wish they could be like Floyd Mayweather. They wish they could be the best boxer in the world that could never lose a fight. It's not rigged, bro. It's just straight pure skill. So that's the thing with haters. They're supposed to actually be in your life, especially when you are winning. So the only reason why they want to see you fail is because you are different. You're doing something that they wish they can do. You get what I'm saying? That's really all to it. It ain't really nothing much to haters, bro. That's just how they feel. They wish they wasn't lazy. They wish they was ambitious like you. But guess what? You're different, bro. You just gotta accept the fact that you are a different person. So just let it slide, bro. You can't get rid of haters. Like, you can't. So I wouldn't even give these motherfuckers my fucking energy. I used to give these motherfuckers my energy. And guess what? I lost because you're not supposed to give these people your energy. You're supposed to keep shitting on these people. And notice, they either go away or they just keep hating. But you just got to keep taking that as motivation, keep taking that as fuel. You know what I mean? So always take notes on these kind of videos and remember, like, bruh, you actually doing something right. So keep on hustling, keep doing your thing, keep making the best version of yourself. These haters ain't gonna go away. It's actually gonna get worse. So low key, you just gotta get used to this kind of shit. And you just gotta tune them out, bro. Like, you gotta tune these people out and just not listen to what the fuck the haters gotta say, because fuck them haters. They don't got. You just gotta ignore it, bro. You gotta get used to it. Think about people like celebrities. Celebrities are another good example of this. People that are famous, they always gonna get hate, but they're just good at tuning that shit out. Because eventually, you might you're gonna get too much of that shit where it's like, I gotta start tuning this shit out. And you just gotta realize, like, I'm different. Even in the workplace, you gotta always realize, like, gang, I'm so different. And you just gotta let it go at that point. So you just gotta learn how to ignore that shit and just not, get into it. I don't know if y'all watched DDG, but DDG, someone kept calling him doo-doo garbage. And, they'll end up getting in a fight with him and shit like that. But you giving these haters the energy, and then that shit just, now you finna get, sued in a lawsuit and shit like that. And they could potentially lose it. I'm just saying. So you can't be giving that shit. They're doing that because they want a reaction out of you. So people like that, I mean, you could check them and shit like that. But, like, other than that, bro, you could have had security or something like that, because one security guard wasn't enough in the area like that, bro. So you need to have, like, a security and all that other bullshit. But if someone's really just talking like that, at that point, you just ignore these motherfuckers. Tell them to shut the fuck up. Because these people are obviously clip farming. See, people be thinking these TikTok comments and shit, this is real life. And, bro, it's not. You don't play that shit in real life, gang. So don't let none of that shit slide, bro. But all I'm saying is, still don't take disrespect, but understand how to deal with that shit, because that's why they're doing it. They want the reaction. They want to see you pissed off. That's their goal. But guess what? If you don't react and you change the subject on their ass, they stop. One last example that I actually have for this. I had a guy at my school that was kind of hating on me pretty badly. He kept hating on my outfits. He knew I was getting money. I had the tracks on. I'm dressed all nice, right? He over here saying, you got the Balenciagas, but you don't got your whole fit not Balenciaga. And then I'm like, in my mind, people who wear designer, their whole fit is not designer from head to toe. Not everybody does that. It's different ways to style the shit. So the guy ended up trying to do it again. He said, finally, like another day went past. He said, finally, you're wearing a normal outfit. I straight up ignored him and I started talking to my friend, saying, hey, did you see that fight that's going on over there? I said that to him. That motherfucking look on his face, he looked actually agitated that he didn't get a response. And then he never messed with me again. So you got to do these kind of tactics, bro. If checking people don't work, if you try to check someone and they still continuously to do it, now you start disrespecting them. Now you start trying them. And now you start ignoring them. And now you start laughing in their face. Basically interrupting them with what they're saying. I basically completely ignored them, interrupted him, kept talking to my friends as if he wasn't there. And then on top of that, I added him in the conversation of what we were talking about, as if he didn't say that bullshit. So you gotta treat these people like bitches in a sense. And these motherfuckers will get away because you're not giving them no attention. It's like a little fucking kid. So if you watch to the end, let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. I'm gonna catch y'all in this video. Peace.